Hey everyone, my name's Katie Moritz, and in this video I'm going to be fumbling my way through a couple of really simple hammer dulcimer maintenance and repair tasks. So stick around and we'll see what I got going. If you happen to purchase a brand new Dusty Strings dulcimer, this will already be done for you, so I'm going to go ahead and do it just because. What can happen is this the soundboard, because of the pressure of this bridge here, it can start to kind of dip down a little bit. The shape changes and this gap gets a little bit smaller. I don't have that problem, but I'm going to go ahead and do this sort of preventative maintenance type task anyways, just to show you. So Dusty Strings sent me with these instructions, and they also sent me the little pieces that go along with it. So I don't know if you can see this. It's really hard for me to see the camera and what I'm doing. But anyhow, there's two little like shim wedges, and then this piece. And then there were originally 3 of these. They're like little cabinet door stoppers, but they're the right height for fitting underneath there. I don't know what happened to the other 2. I had them all in a little baggie, which I tossed into my dulcimer case, and then when I went to grab it out just now, there was only 1, so I'll have to go in search of the others. The first step is to find the center of the slot, which is about here. It's not right at the bridge, it's right in the middle of between these 2 points over here. I don't even know if that's on there, but yes, it's off the screen, whatever. And so that's about there. And then take these little shims and slide them on either side of where I'm going to place the little brace. And then just kind of push them in gently until the opening is large enough to fit this in there. And it's getting close. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I hate doing things like this. Am I there yet? I'm really close. Oh, this is like, I don't know why this is making me so nervous. Okay, so it said that it should be really tight, and you want to use, oh gosh, and you want to use this little piece here if you need to, but I'm going to try and at least get it partially in and then use this piece. I don't want to use this piece either. I'm so wigged out, you guys. This is like, I'm sweating right now. I had to put my hair up. Okay. Oh, look at that. It just goes right in. Okay, so obviously you don't want to push it so far that it like just goes to the other side of your instrument and falls on the inside. That would not be obviously the point here. The brace should be stiff to put in. That's what the push stick is for if you need it. You may not. When the brace is in place, remove the wedges. I can't tell if the brace is in place. I'm going to push it a little bit further because, well, no, I'm not, because that's not big enough. I just don't feel like, I feel like it needs to go in a little bit further. I happen to have pretty small fingers, so this is not that big of a deal. But then, I pull those out. How's that looking? All right. That's not going to sag, that's for sure. I can't tell if it's like, all right. Well, there we have it. The brace has been put into place. Let's take a better look at that sucker. Look at that thing. It's all in there and stuff. Oh no! So, okay, hopefully this next task is a little bit less anxiety-inducing for me. I'll try and explain it really quickly what I'm about to do. I'm going to be replacing these 2 bridges. I probably will just replace the one for this video, but if your strings aren't coming like right across the middle of this little monopod bridge, over time the pressure of the string tension will cause the bridge to start to warp a little bit. And I don't know how common this is. I know that it's happened to me, obviously, and it's happened to somebody else that I know. So, not completely uncommon. But anyways, you can see on the bridge on the left that there's a little angle over here. And I'll show a photograph of what this looked like originally. It warped to the extent that the string just fell off and the bridge was just flopping around underneath the strings there. And I was able to put it back, so not a huge deal. That stayed for about, I don't know, maybe a year. And then about a year and a half ago, it fell off again.
No, I think
and then I just popped it back under the strings and it's been fine for the last, like I said, over a year and a half. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and replace it though with this new bridge that Dusty Strings has sent me. This is, I believe it's pronounced bubinga, whereas these older bridges are made out of maple. The new Dusty Strings instruments have the bubinga all the way up at the top range. I guess that makes it sound a little bit nicer. Anyhow, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and replace this. Let me get the camera set up on the tripod and we'll get started. Okay. I just wanna do a little comparison, just have some sound comparison for after I replace the bridges with this other type of wood. So first things first, I gotta loosen up these strings. I'm gonna loosen them up. That was about a quarter turn. Okay. I'm gonna go another quarter turn on each one, so they're extra loose. You know what? Let's call it 3/4 of a turn. All right. So let's go ahead and grab this out. There we go. This bridge has, I don't know if you can really see the shape of that, but it has an angle on it, and that's to go along with the angle of your end rail. So go ahead and grab this string out of here. We want to slip this guy in underneath where we took the last one out. Do that for a second here. And you know what I'm gonna do? They also sent a new delrin. So here's my old delrin. It's pretty small and it's kind of a brass color. This one is more like a stainless steel. It's a little bit longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the new one. I assume there's a reason they included that. Make sure my strings haven't gotten all flipped. Pop that in there. Alright, this is hard to do with the camera and the tripod and all this stuff, but alright, I think it's in there now. So I'm just going to squish this all the way back into this corner where it was before. And I have to get out of my chair and check to make sure that I'm following and that this is centered and then it's not going to get all warped, although I don't think that it should. How does that look, guys? I think it looks alright. Alright. Let's see if we can tighten these strings without breaking anything, considering, like I said, this is, well, am I going to clear that? Yeah. This is the third time that I've loosened and tightened the same two strings. 1, 2, 3. Put this on there, take a look at what that's reading as. Oh, this is actually, should be a C sharp, so there we go. 1. So I counted these when I unscrewed them, and I'm counting them again. It's not quite right, but I think it sounds better. I mean, maybe I'm just, you know, being some kind of a bias coming into play here, but I don't know. It does seem like it might sound a little bit better, so perhaps that bubinga is, well, I would imagine the people who chose to use that type of wood were much more versed in what's going to sound better than I am, but I do think it sounds a little bit better. I feel like it's not centered, so I'm just pushing that around. All right, look at that. It matches my soundboard. You can't hardly even see it. That's going to be kind of weird for me, but that's all right. I'm excited. That was easy, guys. All right, so I just replaced the other monopod bridge. It looks pretty nice. Can't even hardly see it. Blending in so nice with the wood. Okay,